Is this the slow season where we stop selling and start working on the business? We'll get into it. Hey folks, Todd Tramonte here, Market Experts Realty, Todd Tramonte Home Selling Team, and Real Estate Growth Systems, hoping to give you some things to think about to grow your real estate business, your team, your brokerage, your individual business. And right now, there's a couple of questions swirling around about whether this is the downtime of the market. You know, we're in December, we're closing out 2018, and we're starting to think about 2019. By all means, you should have started thinking about 2019 about 2 months ago. If you haven't, now's the time. Find some time today. Stay up late if you've got to. Get a plan together. Figure out what it's going to take to achieve your goals in 2019. Goals, by all means, are not just income goals. Income goals, time worked, expectations, number of clients, team members, travel, savings, investments, all of the above. The quick tip here, though, is I've been a guest on 4 or 5 podcasts lately. I've shot a few of my own. I've led coaching calls. I've had conversations with agents all over the country. And I continue to hear this phrase that makes me want to throw my chair through the window. It makes me want to break something. And the phrase is, now that we're into the slower part of the year, and then it's followed by, you know, this is a great time for me to work on that. This is a great time for me to implement that. This is a great time for me to study that. And I would like to be very clear, just as a point of contention and as a quick tip for you, that this does not need to be a slower time of year for you. Now, if you work in Minnesota or North Dakota or somewhere where your winters are truly brutal and people are not going to get out and go view homes and make offers as much, then this may be somewhat true for you. But I would challenge you to research your local market and see how many homes are still being sold this time of year. And whatever your goals are, let's say you want to sell 4 homes a month or you want to sell 14 homes a month, whatever it is, check and see if in your local market there are enough transactions being done every year in November, December, January, February for you to realistically be able to go and get your 4 or your 14 or whatever your number is. I'm going to challenge you that there is, I would assume in just about every market in America, there are enough transactions for you to be able to still achieve your goals. Now, that doesn't mean there aren't some of you who definitely have different markets. You have seasonal markets where there's a lot of vacation type property for you. They're second homes, where you do have really, really brutal winters. But my challenge to you is not to allow your thinking to affect your outcomes by simply saying, not as much is going to happen this time of year. So when I hear that phrase, now that we're into a slower time of year, I immediately think your year is slower because you expected it to be slower and your expectations drove your actions and your actions drove your outcomes. So I really, really want to challenge you to next year this time, plan ahead and be prepared for this to be a great productive time of year for you. Now the way that works is you right now plan for next year. What's my lead generation going to look like? What's my prospecting going to look like? How am I going to work my pipeline? How am I going to schedule events? How am I going to look at staffing? How are we going to plan when we write contracts, when we schedule closings, things like that. It's totally fine if you want to take this time of year off and you want to pull back from the business and play or travel or rest or whatever. But if you want to be consistently productive all year long, you can be, regardless of where you are. You just need to adjust your strategy. It's just like I encourage you in most of our videos to encourage your clients to understand that there's a strategy for every market. The best time to buy and sell is when you and your finances and your family are ready to buy and sell. I would hope that that is your message for your prospective clients. Just like my message for you, you may be a prospective coaching or consulting client for me, or you just may be an agent around the country that I'm hoping to encourage. But my message for you is that the best time for you to sell homes is when you and your business and your family and your finances are ready and want to sell homes. It can be done all year long. You've just got to plan for it. You've got to work for it. You've got to build your pipeline and your systems and your strategy around it. This does not have to be the time of year where you stop selling and work on implementing. Now, one quick final thought, there's also no time of year where you stop improving and working and reading and training and equipping and being coached and implementing new ideas and sharpening your saw and getting better at what you do. Don't wait until the winter months or the off season to do that. You've got to be doing that year round. We've got to be getting better at what we do every single day. That's my encouragement to you. That's my quick tip for the end of the year. I hope it's really, really valuable for you. Stay tuned. If you like this video, click like, make sure other people know it's a good video. If you know someone that needs to hear this message or see this message right now, share it with them or share this on your social media platform or email it out. And then by all means, subscribe to our channel. We'll keep making great videos for you every single week that can help you grow your business. Comment below. We will reply to every comment, or we'll reply offline if that's more appropriate. Let us know what you'd like us to do future videos on, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.